Okay, welcome back everyone. We're going to hop into our Niche Academy and our style guide through this round. And just make sure you are logged into mynicheacademy.com. And we're going to go over here and we're going to add a new tutorial. We're just going to create a tutorial based on what we just did in our PowerPoint. I'm going to come up here, this little edit thing, type in a new title. Save. And this intro section, this is just going to be your title slide because you can't really get rid of this one. And to upload your picture, you're going to come over here to insert image and you're going to drop your image. And then make sure you can find your screenshots that we just exported. And you're going to go to slide 1. Okay, so you notice how small this uploaded in here. We're just going to go right down to this icon and click change. And we're going to resize this to 2020. And you'll notice that that is just slightly smaller than when we exported it. That way it just keeps everything nice and crisp. Alright, I'm going to upload a couple more. Alright, let's resize this one more time. And once you get the hang of this, it moves pretty quickly. Insert this one, slide 3. Change my size, 2020. Okay, I'm just going to rename this section over here with these little dots. Rename and stuff. Whoops. Let me just rename that one more time. And we're going to add new lesson. So I'm going to actually show you how to insert your resources and questions page. And I'm just going to add in the thank you really quick. And you'll also notice that my header, my title slide, and my thank you slide are the same color. That's because it just wraps everything up in a neat little bow and people know that it is over. Okay, so this is our resources page. Our resources page and our questions page are both coded. So I have already set up a template tutorial over here. This is the custom pages for resources and questions. And you will all have access to that so you can get your links and make sure everything works. I'm going to go over here to my code view. I'm just going to come over here and select all, so Control A and then Control C to copy. Go back over to our new tutorial, resources page, go to the code view and paste it. So Control paste, Control V. Click this again and now you have your additional resources page. Now you can actually just click right here on this link and you'll be prompted with a few things. You can open it, you can change the style, you can edit the link, or you can unlink it. So we're just going to go to edit link so I can show you what it looks like. And here's our URL, and this is the text that it's going to link out to. So I'm just going to say alright, Okay, Delaware Libraries, and now open it in a new tab. Make sure this is checked. That way, when they click the link, they're just having another page open instead of leaving your tutorial. Update, so now it says Delaware Libraries, and I'm just going to follow it to make sure. And here we go, Delaware Libraries. Awesome, so we're going to go right back over here, and we're going to go to our custom pages, go down to our questions and feedback page, and do the same thing. Control A, Control C. Right over here, questions. Over to the code view and paste, Control V. And now you have your questions and feedback page. So you can always come in here and you can edit the link, and as long as this says mail to before an email, it'll function properly. And just make sure it's opening in a new tab. Click update. See, now this link over here just says helpdesk@lib.de.us. This will just give you a 404 error page, and I'll show you right now. See, the page is not found. Now, I'm just going to go in here and edit my link and make sure it says mail to help desk, and make sure it opens in a new tab and update. And now when you update it, it'll automatically prompt for Outlook or whatever mailbox you have set as your primary. And I'm just going to quit out of this. And there you have it. And then you can do the same thing to edit right here. Edit link. And you can just replace the URL. Try not to change this text. Alright, update. And then make sure when you upload and launch your tutorial, make sure your created on date is in there. And make sure if you make any updates, that date is in here as well. Okay, so down here you can switch to Learner View, and it'll get rid of all of your editing tools. And it'll just give you a preview of what the student is looking at. So here's our title, our goals, and sometimes it takes a little while to load. That's just the nature of Niche Academy. Okay, here's your additional resources, and you'll be able to link all of these and click on them. And you'll be able to click this, take a short survey, and it's a puppy because I don't have a survey link. This is just here for you to change out your link. Okay, and thank you for choosing Delaware Libraries to go over this stuff. And you can go back and switch to edit view, say your link was wrong, or your email was wrong here. Open a new tab and update. Just make sure when, like right before you're ready to publish, that you go over, make sure all of your links are properly there, and make sure all your emails are properly in here as well. Okay, and when you're ready, you just need to click publish and you're all done. And we're gonna hop on over to our style guide. Now, our style guide is here to answer any questions you may have about our branding. For example, colors, fonts, logo use, images, and graphics. Also, some instructions on page layouts, exporting and uploading your files, and some basic code for your reference. Our first few pages are going to cover the colors assigned to each track, what to do and not to do with the logos, what fonts to use and when. For example, print and web is Myriad Pro, but if you don't have Myriad Pro, it's okay. You can use Arial, that is also acceptable. And for our PowerPoints is Calibri Body and Calibri Light, and there's a couple of examples there for you. And then what to look for when searching for icons and photos. And you'll notice that our icons are very bright and very colorful, very graphic, and our photos are very bright and very neutral. This helps tie everything together and make sure that we are staying on brand. Okay, so our next couple of pages are going to be covering page organization. The content in the left column is the suggested order of content. The first 3 slides should be your top 3, so your title, your prereqs, and your goals. Or you can have your goals and your prereqs, it's up to you. And then your service and Dewey Maslow slide, we can readjust that as it feels comfortable within your presentation. And then here's just what some of the new slides will look like, and just a couple of extra tips. So exporting your PowerPoint to JPEG, this is basically what I just went over a few minutes ago, and this is just a little refresher in case you forgot the steps. Also for Niche Academy, there's some screenshots and some text in case you forgot or you forget. So we're back over here to our coding. Just make sure when you do use our coded pages that you're not really adjusting any of the styles, because once you start messing with the styles, that's when we have to go back in and fix the code in the back end. We're down to our HTML section. This is just in case you have an emergency and need to edit a little bit of code on your resources and questions pages. So these are just some common things you should be looking for, and I have provided examples on what they might look like in the back end of those pages.